So Sandy, I'll just my slides aren't quite as well integrated with my points, so I'll just like give you a look when when they want you to switch. Okay. All right. So as Jeff mentioned, I'm among other things the senior producer for the public radio series Afropop Worldwide, which you'll see in a second. I know you're going to succeed because we tested this.
Yeah. Almost always show and tell.
Oh, I know. I see. She's getting it all ready so that when she plugs it in, it'll be there. Well, I'll begin. So Afropop Worldwide is the Peabody Award-winning public radio series that celebrated 30 years on the air last month. The program was literally born in Middletown. There we go. Yeah. You can move it along there. It was literally born in Middletown as Sean Barlow and I, its creators, met in the Wesleyan class of 1979, and we both now live in the North End. I've basically been living in Middletown for 17 years now. One of the ways that our program has survived so long is by winning 11 major grants from the National Endowment for the Humanities, and that's a record, by the way. I was a lead writer on all of those grants, which averaged about $175,000 per year over a 14-year period. I think the total is around $1.8 million. I was also a support writer on 30 successful National Endowments for the Arts grants, all between 30 and 40K, as well as other smaller grants and a lot of fundraising campaigns along the way. The reason that our proposals were so compelling to the NEH, in particular, is that they extended our coverage of African diaspora music into realms of history, spirituality, literature, film, and ultimately, really questions of identity for all people with any degree of African heritage, and all of us are touched by that, whether or not we know it in our blood. It's in our culture. We're particularly proud of the fact that our audience is substantially African American and Latino, which is quite rare for a public radio program. The larger takeaway from these years of, you can go to the next one, there we go, that's our team of scholars. The larger takeaway from these years of grant writing is how the funding environment for the arts has changed over these years. The Ford Foundation's 2016 shift in emphasis towards arts initiatives that promote social justice was just the most obvious sign of this sea change. Afropop's response to this has been to leverage the incredible resources that we've gathered over the years and focus on reaching marginalized populations who don't tune into public radio. We view the Middletown Green Community Center as a perfect opportunity to implement a new vision of sharing knowledge and expertise with local youth. We'll do this through internships, workshops, and techniques such as audio editing, media digitization, and most importantly, mentoring kids in the skills, both technical and narrative, that you need to produce web videos and podcasts, basically to tell stories about their lives. The aim is to get kids to think about their own cultural stories in a much larger global context. And we're very confident that this approach will be highly fundable in this new fundraising environment. Okay. Finally, as we meet here today, Afropop is beginning a significant transition. Over the next 8 months, we'll be moving our entire archive and our headquarters to Middletown. If our proposal is successful, we'll work out of Green Street and begin immediately to create programs that further our goals for content production and archive management with the involvement of Middletown youth. I think I should step aside and let you come here now. Yeah, the next speakers. Thank you.